in Belfast. Lucky enough, we managed only to stop twice and ask for direction. No, we didn't. But you know, let's say depends how many drink you had the night before. You may take me seriously or no, and then people write in a comment, and we were lucky enough that the captain found Belfast, and he had to stop twice for direction, as Jon stated. You know what's going to happen? My boss sent me a message.
Because you got into real trouble with this, didn't you, once?
More than one. No, I tell you, more than once. Because I went through my history last week, because we do this every cruise. I'm lucky enough that I get Paul every cruise just for myself. And people go home and they write this comment and, you know, things to improve, or captain is to stop twice, ask for direction. My boss, which is a man of 1,000 words, send me an email, call me. You wake up in the morning, you know, you shower, shave, you open your computer with this password that is like 25 letters, 2 characters, 6 number, and whatever. You know, these days I'm like, just open, just shut up. But you open and there is call me, and you start to sweat.
It's not good.
You go through, he says, I brushed my teeth, I prayed last night before going to bed, I was a good boy, I didn't eat extra dessert, I then stole the cookie from the cookie jar, and then, you know, when you find your energy and the coffee kick in and you dial these numbers slowly. Hi, Alan, it's Michele from the sky. What is this story that you stopped twice for asking for direction? And I'm thinking, good morning to you too, Alan. And remember, because this is the best things you can pass on. You don't have to be smart. You have to be quick. You don't have to be smart. I'm not smart, just to give you an idea. But you need to be quick. So I says, Alan, I have no idea what you're talking about. These were probably people that, you know, they had the package. You know, the package, unlimited. I don't know what you're talking about. Absolutely.
We're using the package as a get out of free card. So we've moved
but you
on.
cannot, that's the other thing. You have to have multiple answers, because you cannot use the package all the time. Otherwise, like, did you use the package last time? Did you get the last time? This is true story. So we sailing out of Los Angeles going to Hawaii. I don't know, anybody's been from Los Angeles to Hawaii? Does the crossing good? Good. 4 people. Now, is 5 days at sea, approximately 5 days at sea, and 2 days into my cruising, I meet this lady, and she like, Captain, can you assure me that the ship is waterproof? And I'm like, this is serious. This is a breakfast on the freshwater market. This is serious. And I'm like, now you worry? 2 days into the cruise, 5,000 meters of water underneath the keel, now you worry? I will worry before I buy the cruise. You know, can you imagine? You're on the plane, halfway through the ocean, you ask the pilot, is this plane safe to fly? No, you ask before. You want to know before, but when you're halfway, I'm like, again, you need to be quick. It says, now a little secret I tell you, but don't tell anybody, is we have 1,220 crew members, because the majority are down there plugging the hole.
See, it doesn't help, does it? It doesn't help the situation.
You have to be quick. And then I left. The next day, same lady. Captain, I know you are kidding with me, and it takes me a second to remember, so who are you now? What did I do to you? Why? It's like, I know you are lying, because the crew member cannot stay day and night to plug the hole. They have to eat and sleep. Read cards, or read a book, or order whatever. People used to stop and listen. And the captain, back then, will come out and go, blah, 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 blah. And then everybody will turn. You're like, he's still alive? Did he finish? Can we play cards now? Can we read a book? Hello? So many stop me and says, why doesn't he tell us when he's finished? But back then you couldn't tell the captain what to do. Now everybody tell me what to do. I mean, everybody.
And where to go.
And where to go. Everybody. But back then, forget about it, you couldn't. So I put that on my backpack and say, when I will be captain, I will let you know. And believe me, I try everything to fast track my career to captain. I used to water my stripe to see if they grow faster. They don't. Don't try, because the only thing you get is a wet shirt. And then you have to change it. I try even with the holy water from Rome. I went to Rome and I bought the bottle of holy water and then went, oh, nothing happened. So don't try. But, so when I do my speech, I always finish with a bye-bye. And I noticed that the bye-bye kind of make everybody smile. Now, there are many things you can buy in life, especially these days. You can buy whatever you want, even a private jet. The only thing you cannot buy is a smile. A smile can only be a gift from a friend to a friend. And that bye-bye is our gift to you all. A little smile every day.
To add on to that as well, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we had several months on here where it was just crew, so we were relying on your announcements, and there was some announcements which we knew were not true when you had live messages from Disney who'd called you and things like that. But it was great for morale, and we had stuff where there was one time some guys who were allowed to go to the coffee shop who weren't normally allowed, and you went and served them coffee, and they're like, but you can't serve us, you're the captain.
I know. But I come from, I used to be a waiter for 5 years. So I know what it is. I know how it is and how hard they work. So if I had the chance, I like it. I like it.
Your presence is duly noted.
Yeah.
Now, pathway to captain. How do we join a ship? If I want to be a captain, I'm a young man from college.
You're still a young man.
I like to think so. There are many who deny it.
Or a career for captain is super easy. Super easy. You need to go to college for 5 years. When you finish college, they give you this piece of paper, and you go, yay, I am somebody. You come on a ship, and you quickly notice that you are nobody. I mean,
reality check.
Reality check. You below the nobody. Then there is you as cadet. Cadet normally has half stripe this way. When you start to have stripe this way, you become a proper officer. And you start with 1, 2, 2.5. So the career is all based on sea time, so the time you spend on a ship at sea, and exam. Multiple exam from one to the other, but I'll try to make as short as possible. You go from cadet to third officer, second officer, senior second, first officer, safety officer, staff captain, captain. Piece of cake. How long it will take is not guaranteed. You could be in one of any of these positions, and the company is not going to fire anybody to promote you. You know, is when the position come available. There is, however, a new program, it's called a fast career path. When you almost captain, when you're not captain yet, you bring the captain on a promenade deck. And then you say, Captain, Captain, whale! And you go, where? There! Oh!
And that's the career fast track.
Yeah, that's why I never walk on a promenade deck with my staff captain.